Hey everyone, this is Wild and Woolly Gaming coming to you live today to do a real quick, and I mean quick, review of the BF-110. And when I say review, I mean just gameplay today. I'll do a review sometime later. Basically, I just wanted to line it up against its counterpart, the C-7, and just kind of go over it real quick. So this has just four light machine guns. Well, relatively speaking, light machine guns with 4,000 total rounds. It's also got that big 30 millimeter Mark 101 cannon, which is advertised, at least by the game, as being a tank buster, but more likely, I think its implementation will be a sort of an anti-bomber aircraft. So let's just look at these real quick. So, I mean, you could theoretically be a tank buster. You have 95 millimeters of penetration. Most likely, you're going to be hovering anywhere between the 100 and 500 meter mark. So probably anywhere down to, or even further than that. So I'd probably guess somewhere around 75 to around 90 millimeters of pen is what you're going to be getting at a 0 degree angle, which, as we all know, is not going to be a common thing. It's also got air target ammo in case you do want to destroy bombers, as well as stealth ammo, which is fairly interesting. I did not expect stealth ammo for this. Its stats are, 21.9 second turn time, as well as a 14.1 meter per second rate of climb, which is actually slightly worse than the C7. But that's to be expected, considering it's got this large gun, and the C7 is, um, you know, if you take away the red, obviously, it's based on a more clean, free-flowing design. Anyways, let's start this up and see what we can do with it. Okay, guys, let's try this out. I'm gonna go with stealth. I think stealth, MGs. The turret probably can go APT. And this, you know what? I'm gonna go for air targets. I'm gonna make this more of an aerial match. Let's see what we can do. I mean, I really, really love the paint scheme on this. Say what you will, but the Germans have some really cool camo. I don't see anyone else flying this thing, so I think maybe I'm an early adopter. So, my whole feel around this is that this was probably the least anticipated of the vehicles that you could gain, outside of maybe the naval forces. But I'm sure the people who play naval, they probably specifically play naval as opposed to this. But yeah, no, I mean, I'd assume that this is probably, as far as the two main branches of this game, this is probably the least anticipated of the vehicles. But I think it's actually a really cool addition. I mean, much like the other vehicles, it's kind of, premium vehicles in this game and other games that are similar have a tendency that, they're kind of unbalanced in a way, right? Like kind of like a prototype, right? They're not overall incredible designs, but rather they have like one standout feature that really sets them apart from everything else. And I think this is what this does. I mean, it's a relatively low BR weapon with a high caliber gun. And I'm gonna see what I can do here. And I mean, it's not like the Heinschel. Okay, he damaged my engine, but yeah, that was pretty good. That was that was pretty good. But it's not like the the HS-129, if I'm not mistaken. I'm probably mistaken. It's the one that sits actually around this BR 3.7, I believe, with the huge cannon. It's kind of like that, but I feel like this is probably a little bit more useful than that, because what you're getting from this weapon, from this vehicle, is a higher repeating, weapon, which it's not going to shoot through as heavy of targets as that. But I mean, if you're just playing regular air matches, which I feel like most people likely are, you really shouldn't have too much of an issue with it. Oh man. Oh. Uh-oh, I got someone on my tail. Let's see. Okay, let's... Ah! Okay, I got a kill assist. I got to kill it. I'll take it. And it should be noted that I did make my crew into experts prior to this match. So, what I'm going to do is just... Wow, that's a long reload time. Just going to rearm. About another 20 seconds on that reload. This P40 almost kind of seems like he's coming for me, but I don't think he is. But thus far, I mean, well, this guy's doing pretty well. But thus far, this is actually a pretty cool thing. It doesn't feel like it's all that inaccurate of a weapon, surprisingly. Typically, larger caliber, 30 plus millimeter cannons on aircraft in this game have been pretty, iffy. They're very powerful, but they don't really have the accuracy that most people desire. So this might be a little different. I don't know, it's tough to say, but it almost kind of feels like it might be. Let's see if I can't get this kill here. Okay, good. You know what, I might go for this PBY, because that's more my speed. Unless someone's coming up on me. F2 might be. No, I should be able to take out this PBY. Unless he gets killed first. It's not going to last much longer, I know that much. Wow! Wow! This might be a new favorite. Wow, that was good. I think all 3 of my kills have been with this gun, and that's accurate, man. Oh. Wow. Man, maybe they should equip the ME-262 Narwhal with this. I wish. Right? But that wasn't actually a thing. It was a 50 cal, or 50 millimeter in real life. I don't think we're going to survive this fight, but who knows. The Spitfire is probably my biggest threat, so I'll likely go for him. He's also getting closer, faster. So, let's see. Oh! Either way, 4 kills. I'll take it. Anyways, guys, I think you probably have seen enough. It's not a very good vehicle when it comes to just straight dogfighting, but if you're going for bombers, if you're going for, even, you can dabble in dogfights a little bit, but if you're going for bombers and or tanks, I mean, you can do it. It's actually a fairly flexible thing, and especially if you go for the armor-piercing, the armor-piercing rounds, I don't see any reason why you couldn't also go for aerial units. It's not going to be as easy, but, armor-piercing probably is going to be the most versatile round that you can get, just because by nature of it being an armor-piercing round, you can take out both types rather than be real good at one and decent at the other. Either way, guys, it also flies very similarly to the other similar ranked planes here. Ah, sweet, okay. It also flies very similarly to the other similar ranked, the BF-110, so, if you're used to flying the C-6 or other variants of it, then you should really have no issue just getting into that, especially if you're used to, high caliber, single shot, slow reload sort of cannons, so it shouldn't be a big deal. Anyways, guys, this is Wild and Woolly Gaming trying to get one last kill. And it doesn't look like I'm going to get it right now. Who knows? Alright. Mama told me never to give up. There we go. This is Wild and Woolly Gaming coming to you one last time today. This is it. Just want to show you the 2 brand new vehicles. Hopefully I'm one of the first ones to kind of show off on YouTube, fly them, and show you guys how they are, and I hope it was a good insight. Anyways, take care, guys, and see you in the skies.